Hey guys, this is Donna from Donna Makes Art, and in this video I just wanted to catch up with you guys. September is actually my birth month, so I thought it would be awesome to just do this birthday month audit of what I've been up to for a year. So I'll be touching on the things I've been doing recently and my wins and my plans moving forward. So before we jump in, I just want to talk a little bit about this drawing that I'm doing. I thought we'd just sit down and sketch together. And the pencil drawing that I'm doing here is a character that I created based on myself. And actually, you'll be seeing this character more and more for the upcoming Inktober. So there's a little teaser for you guys. Someone asked me a while back in my Limelight sketchbook tour how the paper handled colored pencils. I couldn't find who asked, so I do apologize. After trying out colored pencils for the first time in a long while, I'm not an expert, but I could say that the surface was very smooth and I was able to layer decently. So yeah, hope that helps someone. So the first few clips that you saw in this video was actually what I've been doing for the past few weeks, which was a donation drive for a local hospital, a small hospital here where I live. So our D group does a donation drive every year and we do rounds. So this year I was in charge. It was kind of challenging. Arranging these types of events with a lot of details that you have to keep on top of is very stressful for me, and because of social distancing, I did realize how lonely the experience would be just packing things alone. We always did it as a group. I wanted to include some artistic touch to this year's donation drive, so a bunch of my art friends and I actually did Telegram and Viber chat sticker designs. If you're interested in downloading, I'll put the links in the description box below, and also the links to the social medias of each and every artist that was involved. And I thought that we could repurpose those designs to encourage our frontliners. I just wanted the frontliners to know that we still care, and for them to at least have a smile for the day. And for my wins, I guess the most exciting news that I have achieved for my birthday year so far, is to sign on my first children's book illustration deal. I was so pumped when they contacted me for this job, but I was feeling the imposter syndrome very strongly. I was very transparent with them, saying that I don't really know what I'm doing, so they'll have to hold my hand a little bit and I may require a few guidance. But I proposed my timeline and my workflow to them and they were very receptive. So far, I have had a lot of creative freedom, which quite surprised me. But yeah, because of that, I've been enjoying myself illustrating this story. I guess I'll keep you guys posted, but I'm quite excited for it. The next thing was just doing a Skillshare class once again. I did a creative note-taking class just because a lot of my friends have been asking how I do my notes. The class is for people who are easily distracted when they're listening to online classes or conferences. Keep you engaged while you are listening, especially since when we do online events, it's very easy to be distracted. So taking down notes really helps me be present, and hopefully the techniques that I will be teaching will help you to be able to make beautiful Instagram-worthy notes. So next on the agenda is my plans moving forward. I do plan to close my shop there have been no sales generated, and I think it's important for me to, as I record my journey, also mention my failures and not just my wins. It's so easy for us to see people doing things and assuming that they're being successful. I have been more active in online art fairs and collaborations, and I would get messages from friends congratulating me on all the things that I've been doing, and it feels like I think that because they see all these things that I'm doing, in their eyes I am successful, but honestly it's not like I'm earning that much from everything that I'm doing. I'm just starting of being an illustrator and still figuring a lot of things out and trying different things and failing in them. So I had this conversation with my brother about the concept of believing in ourselves. They can't imagine succeeding, and I had to have a think. Do I believe in myself? Do I do things because I believe I would succeed? And honestly, I didn't come on to YouTube believing that I'd get 1 million followers, or pursued children's book illustration because I believed that I was the best in the industry. I just liked what I was doing and enjoyed it, saw the potential in myself maybe, and trusted that I would figure things out along the way. So my greatest fear is not really failure. It's more of being stuck in the status quo, having a year pass by and still be where I am today. So yeah, all this to say, I'm closing my shop. Perhaps one day I'll reopen it, but I think I've found where the areas that I need to focus on, and selling my paintings isn't one of them. Other things that I plan to do moving forward is to build my own website, and this is kind of exciting. I've been trying to do a bi-monthly newsletter, and in it I share things like this, updates in life, my wins for the week, and the next steps that I'm taking towards my personal projects. So if you want to be part of that, know more about me as a person, and know more about what I've been up to, just DM me your email, or email me at donnamakesart.ph@gmail.com, where you'll get more behind the scenes and just general things that I don't really post anywhere, and be updated with all my personal projects. Alright, so the character that you see me sketching here, like I mentioned, is going to be very prominent figure in my Inktober for 2020, and really excited for this year. I think I did a video on how Inktober went last year, and that was a complete fail for many reasons. The Inktober prompts were sent out, I think, the end of August, and I was kind of like, should I join? Let's just try and sketch a few ideas for ourselves. And yeah, I love the concepts that I was able to come up with. I think I'll be talking about the key to success on Inktober in a separate video. Art challenges in general, I think, and if I finish Inktober, then I'll have that out, because you can't title a video saying how to succeed in Inktober if you haven't succeeded in Inktober. Yeah, I think I've done a few things differently this year that really clicked in my head. If ever that turns out well, I will share my secrets to you guys, and hope that it would be helpful. And lastly, I guess I just wanted to talk about my next video, which I'm kind of excited for. It's a Meet the Artist video. If you're curious to know anything about my process, about me as a person, let me know down below. I actually originally wanted to talk about what I've been learning, because there's been so much mindset shifts. I thought that it would be helpful for young artists to know, but we don't really have time. This video has really run on for too long. Like this video if you found any value in it. Share it with a friend that would be interested to hear what I have to say. Subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss any future videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!